Okay, yo, I'm calling this video the online income myth. In short, basically, it's a myth online that, you see people post online that, I just made $100 today. Imagine you can make this every single day on autopilot or whatever bullshit, or even from doing work. Oh, imagine doing this every single day, and then insert whatever income method it is or whatever it is. In summary, consistency is one of the hardest things to get online, and very experienced people even have trouble doing it. Okay, so if you've been in the online space for a while and you're experienced at what you do, you'll realize you have huge weeks, huge months. Anytime I have a huge month, I'm like, okay, that's cool. I almost frame the thing because I'm like, hey, next month, I obviously don't want this to happen, but usually what happens is you take an income haircut. That's the way I like to say it. You get some room off the top, and you got a lot smaller of a month, because like online it doesn't take much. You have a good month, like we had COVID and all that, so a lot of more people were online, a lot more activity, so that helped people get more income if you had an online product, your online sales, or this, that, or the other, right? But if you're looking online and you see these people just kind of bullshitting, that's the most pleasant way to say it, just saying, oh, yo, I made $1,000 this week. Imagine you did that every single week. They need to say imagine, because most of them aren't doing it every single week, or most of them won't show you their expenses. They're gonna spend $975 to make $1,000, and they say, yo, imagine you make this every single week, and they're making their money off the YouTube AdSense, right? So just understand that what people say, just look at what they're doing. Okay. Me, I'm bored. I'm driving somewhere, so I'm recording YouTube videos just because I've taken a break off Instagram, and I said, better focus my efforts and be more genuine over YouTube, and more focus on my online business. And I'm not even going to really get into what it is. Like, I might put it in the description, but I want to provide you with advice. Everything I do is targeted towards the people that I was 3 years ago. Like, shit, I wish I had this. I wish I had this. I'm gonna get into what I do. I wish I had a free group where I could network with other forex traders. I got that. Oh, I wish there was a free learning resource that was up to date and I had someone to speak to that kind of created it. I created that. So I'm doing all the things where when I first started my journey online, I said, I wish I had this, or I would have totally appreciated or saved thousands because of it. And this YouTube's an extension of that. My whole concept behind this YouTube is like, if I had this advice 2, 3, even a year ago, this time last year, I fucking sucked. I wasn't doing much. I think my whole online income journey last year took a halt. I was making $0 a week, $0 a month. So up in the point to where I am now, I'm leaps and bounds ahead of where I was, and it's just these lessons that kind of took me there. And it's not as far as learning and listening, it's applying and doing. Like, you can have all the advice in the world in your head, but if you don't use it, then you might as well exit off this video and go play COD or something. I don't know what your favorite thing is. Like, I loved to play video games when I was a little guy, or when I was a teen, but sometimes you gotta get serious. Yeah, it's fun here and there, but what's fun, playing video games, or like leveling up like in real life, right? Not just in a video game. But back to the topic, creating consistent income online is one of the hardest things, and everybody's after it. Okay, I more so set minimums. Okay, this month or every month my minimum is X. Let's say a couple months back I'd say my minimum's 2K. Okay, I'm trying to make 2K. Once I pass it, I won't take my foot off the gas, but I'm like, all right, cool. I feel a sense of accomplishment that I passed my minimum. As I realize my minimum's easier and easier to hit, I will raise that bar. But if I don't hit it consistently, I'm gonna lower my minimum. And that's just not me succumbing and saying, I can't hit my goals. Sometimes you gotta get realistic. Say, listen, I'm not right there yet. But don't listen to these guys online that say, imagine you could make $300 a day, and then, I made $300 today. Imagine you could do that every single day. And if you look at their track record, most of them don't show it. They'll show for an amazing week or an amazing month, right? Their products hit, or whatever they do. If they're a trader, their trades hit, or whatever they do, all lined up that month. they're gonna be like, oh, and then they're gonna extrapolate over a year and this and that. Nothing is sunshine and rainbows all the time, guys. Like, you will have break-even months, you will have negative months with whatever you do. I don't care what you do, whether you're in drop shipping, Amazon FBA. There's tons of different things you can do online, or you have an SMMA, you do Facebook ads. I don't know, guys. I've tried a whole bunch of stuff. I've looked into a whole bunch of stuff. So it's not that I'm not experienced and I'm not learned in all these kind of different business models, but I'm just saying, no matter what you do, one of the hardest things, and the thing that everybody's after, is that consistency. So don't think you're going to stroll in and after 6 months you're going to have a consistent income. Okay, consistency in my books is a year. What can you do for a whole year? Okay, month to month, what is your average income over a year? Okay, look at what the banks look for. Are you trying to get a mortgage? This is getting serious. No one online is going to tell you this. You're trying to get a mortgage from your online income? They're going to look at your income for the past 2 years, not your past month, not your past week. They don't give a fuck. Okay? What's your past 2 years of income online, right? Then they're going to be like, oh, okay, I can see that you're making decent money and it's stable, right? So you got to be highly critical and highly skeptical even of your own success. The only reason, like, I'm always pushing myself is because I'm highly critical and I'm very judgmental of even myself. Like, people accuse me of being judgmental of them, but I'm like, if you heard the shit I say to myself, you're pretty well off, right? But yeah, like, be very critical of what you do, the money you make, and is what you're doing going to pan out long term and consistent, or is it just to get a quick fix and just buy some bullshit? Are you just trying to make a couple sales and for some product you don't even believe in, and just buy some, I don't know, designer, buy some bullshit, all the designer and the cars and all that, just stuff that's not going to add value to your life? I call it bullshit. You're going to buy all the bullshit. Are you building from a sense of kind of desperation to buy your bullshit, or are you trying to kind of build your income from a sense of just like legacy and like what are you trying to create, right? So it's very good to go in with intention and be highly critical and be very realistic and just look at the people you're listening to. Okay, what have they done? Okay, I'm not claiming to go leaps and bounds and make a ton of money. All I'm saying is like, I fucked up in the years past and I wish I had this advice. I think I've figured it out a little bit more now, but I know I have a hell of a lot more to learn. But if you're just starting this stuff, the stuff I'm saying is real gold. If you're kind of like a year into this stuff, you might even have more success than me. It's different strokes for different folks. Some people are like years ahead of me with less time. You just got to know everybody's in their own journey too. I work my ass off, but if somebody's ahead of me, that's just what it is, right? But I don't want to kind of blabber on or just kind of keep going. But again, the online income myth is that whatever you make in one day, imagine you can make that every single day. That is highly unlikely, but that is something you should strive for. Okay, I'm not saying, don't do that. That is 100% what you need to do and where your mind should be at. But just don't think you're going to get there in a month or two, or maybe even in a year or two, depending on the business model. If it's a very long-term business, even all these tech companies, Uber, all these tech startups, I don't have them off the top of my head, but a lot of them, if you research, go on Google, fact check me, a lot of them start off not being profitable. So how do you think you're going to stroll into an online business and somehow overnight be, have a positive MRR, just monthly recurring revenue, just overnight? All these large companies have millions of dollars in funding and millions of dollars in debt and all this stuff, are striving to do the same thing. And somehow you're just going to, type some bullshit into Google or into YouTube and you're going to be, I don't know, copy and paste method to make $200 a day. Like, come on, man. Anything that seems too easy probably is, guys. Nothing really ever nothing of value comes easy, and anything that comes easy usually doesn't stay long, okay? Hard work alone won't get you ahead, or else every construction worker would be fucking rich. But same token, hard, like, doing a business model and saying, you only need to do it an hour a day. It's the same as if you were talking about a girlfriend. Oh, I have this new girl in my life, but the best part is I only need to see her once a month. People look at you like you got 3 heads, but somehow you want to pop off this online business that takes an hour a week or hour a month. Shit, I'll work like 2-3 hours a day and I'm still not happy. Even if I'll stay up all night, work 5 hours a day, like there's still more that I could be doing, and I'm like, I'm behind on what I want to do. So just don't think you're just gonna pop off with some amazing business idea. I'm not hating, I'm just keeping it real. If you prove me wrong and say, Matt, fuck you, I just found this business, show me. I'll be more than happy. I'll clap and cheer you on along the way. But I'm just saying, for most people doing this online stuff, that isn't the reality. You're gonna have those rare few cases and those people on the YouTube ads. I don't know how much truth there is to that, but hey, those people might have figured it out better than I have. But listen, usually if we're marketing some shit, the easiest way to make money online is teach people how to make money online. Okay, I heard that years ago. So don't get too kind of mesmerized and kind of fall in love with whatever concept they're speaking about, because more often than not, their main income stream is making money off you trying to make money offline. It's just like a gold rush. Selling shovels is more profitable than digging for gold. So a lot of the businesses you got to analyze like that. See, okay, is this more of like a gold rush thing, or is this person more times when you see some shit on a YouTube ad, guys, like keeping it real, that ain't it, chief. Okay, if you're older folks, I don't know what demographic will be watching this, but all I'm saying is that that's probably not the best business model to go with if somebody needs to actively advertise. Like, I have some millionaire stock coach popping up on my Instagram every single day. She's saying you can make $1,000 I think she says a week consistently. Like, I want to slap this chick through the screen. Like, come on, that's the stupidest shit you can say, especially for trading. Stupidest shit you can say. I don't even know how she's not shut down. SEC's probably gonna audit her ass, but listen, that's a whole another issue. But nothing good comes easy, and consistency sure as hell does not come easy. So don't think you're gonna pop off super quick, but that should be your end goal and something you strive for. This video is long again. Listen, guys, subscribe, comment, watch my other videos. You know what to do. Send this to your friends. Best form of flattery is a referral. So if you guys send this to your friends, that mean the world. Have a great day, and I'll see you guys. Peace.